comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the.
Hello friends, my name's Squid and I'm back with Showdown actually. I haven't done this in a very long time. Now I have realized that I have not been uploading nearly as much as I used to in the past, just because, you know, this semester and boxing and everything, so I am going to start doing some more Showdown stuff just to help get some more material out there. So, you know, because I owe it to you guys. You know, I wouldn't even, you know, be where I'm at without you guys being subscribed to me. So I need to upkeep on everything that I'm doing. Also, hopefully over like Thanksgiving break and over winter break, I'll get more Wi-Fi stuff up. My room in over here at college is very bright, so I can only record at night. And usually I'm running around from like practice and, you know, other shenanigans and schoolwork. So normally when I get back home, I'll be able to shoot like during the day and stuff. So there'll be more Wi-Fi stuff pretty much when I get back from class and Thanksgiving break and winter break and all that nice happy time off. But until then, I'm gonna start doing a little Showdown stuff with some teams that I've, you know, gathered together on my Wi-Fi that I'm just gonna bring over to Showdown, see how they do. Now I do have an RU game for you today. I'm gonna be using Prankster VolBEAT with T-Wave, Trick with an Iron Ball, U-Turn, and Encore. I have a Klowitzer who is going to be running Assault Vest with, you know, Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aurora Sphere. I'm going to be using Mega Abomasnow. My girl Iglulu from the Monotype series, which is running Brave with 252 in attack and 252 in special attack. I'm going to be running Rhyperior as my defensive wall with, you know, the classic my own Rhyperior thing I always use all the time: Stealth Rock, Rock Blast, Earthquake, Substitute. I'm also going to be running Electros with an Assault Vest as well, with U-Turn, so I can't be stopped by any ground types because there are, you know, ground types that will stop me in the RU tier. So I'm going to be running U-Turn, Grass Knot, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. And finally, I'm going to be using this Gallade set that I used, the Willow Lade set with Will-O-Wisp, Bulk Up, Psycho Cut, and Drain Punch. Now, the only difference from this team and my team on Wi-Fi is the Iron Ball over Full Sense, because I don't think I have an Iron Ball on my DS, and Drain Punch on the Gallade. But I will show you what we got here today. So we're just going to play this. Now I'm going to end up leading off with the Electros, predicting him to lead with the Rotom-Mow. I know he's going to Volt Switch. I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn, see what he wants to go into. He's going to end up going into the Drapion. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that because now I get a free switch in to deal with this any way I want to. I figure, alright, let me go into my Gallade, because if he's running defensive, I'll most likely... Actually, I don't think I outspeed him regardless, but he's going to go for the knockoff, give me the justified boost. But I end up deciding to go for the Will-O-Wisp, because I know sometimes these guys run Assault Vest with max HP, max attack. So, and I'm not running any speed investment in this. Now, I completely had a brain fart, totally forgot he had small Gourgeist. So I'm switching out because I don't want to get Will-O-Wisp. I know he's going to Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to go into my special attacker. I'm going to go into Electros and eat that up, and I can also scare him out with the Flamethrower. He's going to go for Protect here, Scout when I want to do. Now I'm also learning his moveset at this point. He does have the Will-O-Wisp. He does have the Protect, so that's 2 moves I know. Now he's showing me Substitute, 3 moves. His last move most likely going to be Leech Seed. So if I'm correct, that means he can't touch me on my Rhyperior if I'm behind a sub. So that's going to be, you know, key for later on. I'm going to bring in Drop Me because it's VolBEAT and, like, you drop the beat. So I know it's corny, but I thought it was funny. So I'm going to end up encoring him into Substitute. This is going to give me a free switch to go into Iglulu, which my Iglulu is actually female. So what I can do is I can Mega Evolve here. I can go for a Blizzard. I can knock out the sub because he's just going to keep subbing because he's encored into it and he outspeeds. Now, one thing I could have done here was I either could have Ice Sharded to stop him to go for another Substitute. I could have just fired off a Blizzard, which I end up choosing to do, and it does a decent amount to Alomola. So those are my choices. Or I could have predicted the Alomola to come in and go for an Energy Ball, but I figured whatever. I don't think it really touched me. I could eat up a Scald. If he wants to Wish, I know I could take it out with an Energy Ball. It turns out he just wants to Toxic me, which I'm okay with. Now, Drudgeon, I haven't seen a Drudgeon in a while, especially on Wi-Fi. I don't think anyone have ever first used a Drudgeon. Forgot it gets Fire Punch. So he ends up knocking out a Glulu before I can Ice Shard it. I'm like, alright, I'm going to go into Rhyperior. I know I can wall this guy as long as he doesn't have Earthquake. He goes for Dragon Claw, only does 20%. That's not enough to going to be able to break a sub, so I can fire off an Earthquake. Now, it does over 50%. I'm okay with that. That does really good damage. Now, I wasn't expecting him to switch here. I was expecting him to attack again to at least break the sub. So that's why I went for sub again, to double sub up. Now, he ends up going into Rotom, and then what he does is he double switches. I don't know what that really caused, because I am behind the sub, so I get it like any free hit if he wants to go for a Leaf Storm or something. Now, he ends up bringing in Drapion, I guess, as like just pretty much as a fodder, because he is going to end up knocking off, and at the range of health that my sub is at, that is going to end up going down, or taking my sub down, so I could have resubbed on the knockoff, and then went for Earthquake the following turn, because he couldn't touch me. Now, the Gorgeist is going to come out. Now, the small, I know they're quick. I'm going to go into Drop Me, because I know the Will-O-Wisp was coming. I could have went into Electros, but I want to kind of force him out and scare him with my my Encore, with my trick, see what I could do. Now, I end up tricking him the Iron Ball to slow him down. So now he's going to be too slow to deal with me. So I took away his speed stat. Now, he does have the Leech Seed up, but I do carry U-Turn on my my VolBEAT, so I can just Volt Switch out. And also I am burned, so that's probably why I didn't do so much. I can go right into my Electros. He's going to end up subbing up. And I'm going to be faster now because he is holding the Iron Ball. But he's going to end up going for Protect, get a little bit more chip damage with the burn. That I'm okay with. It doesn't really bug me too much. So I'm going to be able to go for a Flamethrower. Wow, he still outspeeds me with the Iron Ball. That's kind of sad. I'm a minus speed nature as well. I'm quiet because I didn't want to take away from my attacks. I do carry the U-turn. Now he's going to end up going for Protect as I switch out because I'm predicting his switch, so I can go into this, and I can also save my Electros for fodder later on if it's necessary. Now I am going to Encore him into the Protect. But it's nice. I'm going to tell you, having Encore is actually something that's pretty nice because it helps force switches and stuff like that. So now he's going to switch out into the Rotom. T-Wave definitely wasn't my best choice there because A, he's already holding the Iron Bowl Gorgeist. It's not affecting Rotom because he's electric type, and it doesn't affect Claydol because he's also a ground type. Now here we kind of go into a nice little trick fest. I trick him my leftovers, trying to take away his Choice Scarf, and I was going to put it onto something else, maybe the Drudgeon or the Claydol or something. Now he's locked in to T-Bolt because he took back his Choice Scarf, so I can U-turn out, go into Rhyperior, get up a free substitute because I'm immune to the electric attack. Now he's going to end up going into his Claydol here. I didn't know what kind of set he was running for Claydol because I know they can run, just stall sets with Toxic. They can run physical sets with Earthquake. They can also run special sets with Earth Power as we see here. So it was nice to scout that out. And the good thing to know about that is I do have the two Assault Vestors, one who's immune to its stab, and the other one who could just eat up the Earth Power is no problem. I'm talking about Cloyster and my Electros here. So I switch in my Shock Top or my Electros to avoid the Earth Power, and then I can end up going for whatever. He's going to go set up his Stealth Rocks. I'm going to U-turn, so I also have Electros still as Death Fodder. He's not dying, he's just bulky. Now, I'm going to bring in the Cloyster here. My best bet in this situation is to go for a Dark Pulse in case he wants to bring the Rotom in. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Ends up doing 59%. If you want to stay in, it's going to be super effective. If he wants to bring in the Gorgeist, it's going to be super effective. So now I could bring in my Electros here. See what he wants to go for, fodder it off. Turns out he wants to go for Leaf Storm. I'm like, alright. Gallade has very nice special bulk, and I'm running max HP. He hits me with the Leaf Storm. I end up living on 1 HP, which is beautiful. Then I can go for a Psycho Cut, take him out. Now, the play here is he's going to go into Drudgeon. I know he gets Sucker Punch. I'm like, alright, go for Sucker Punch. I'm a special kind of set. I carry Will-O-Wisp. So he Sucker Punches, misses. I go for Will-O-Wisp, burn his Drudgeon. Now, this puts me in way better position to set up a sub with my Rhyperior later on. Now, I thought he might want to double Sucker Punch, so I ended up going for a bulk up just on the off chance and then trying to play like a mind game, but he wasn't playing that, so he just goes for a Dragon Claw, takes me out. And now what's going to happen is I can go into Rhyperior. He's going to bring in the Claydol, and I may need to speed this up just a little bit. Now, I set up the sub on the switch. He's going to go for Earth Power. Not going to work. I'm going to go for the Rock Blast. I know it is resisted. I need to figure out a better way of dealing with like Claydols. And Aromatisse I found is going to be a pain in the ass too. So I'm going to end up switching out here. I can go into Drop Me and fodder it off, see what he wants to go for. He's going to go for the Toxic. That's going to give me a free switch to go into my Cloyster. Now the optimal play would have been to go for Water Pulse here and take him out because Dark Pulse, I could risk taking a Water Pulse on the Gorgeist and then just dark pulsing on the following turn. He's going to go into the Drudgeon. I know he's going to end up... Hold on. Oh, it's letting me go past 10 minutes. That's nice. I know he's going to end up going for the Sucker Punch. I get a free switch into Rhyperior. He's going to Dragon Claw. It's not going to do anything. And then I'm just going to sub as he's going to pretty much end up killing himself to the burn. And now the Gourgeist is going to come in. Now he can't touch me. So this is pretty much going to be the game because he revealed his entire set to me. I'm behind the sub. And what's going to happen is all he can do is Will-O-Wisp the sub. He can Leech Seed the sub. It's not going to be affected in any way. And then protect and sub himself, but it's not going to help him. So this has been, a matchup. I'll probably try and do some more stuff like this in the future. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about, me uploading more with some more Showdown stuff. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I do have new series and stuff in mind, so I will keep you updated on all that good stuff. But once again, my name's Squidprints. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.